Good evening, and thank you for joining us as we begin with the state of the American economy and what it means for you and your family. Today, the Federal Reserve took aggressive action to tackle the fastest inflation in 4 decades. The rate increase was 3/4 of a percentage point, and the central bank also signaled there will be a similar increase when they meet again at the end of July. Wall Street expected the big increase, and all 3 indexes jumped today with the official announcement. But what it means to the average consumer is still an open question. The goal here is to slow the economy without causing a recession. As consumer prices skyrocket on everything from rent and groceries to gas prices, the Fed hopes making it more expensive to borrow money means people will spend less on things like homes and cars, leading to a drop in demand. And as we know from the gas station, fuel is pricey. So President Biden today was scolding U.S. oil companies for taking advantage of the crisis to make record profits. We've got a lot of news to report tonight, so let's start with Carter Evans in Los Angeles. Good evening, Carter.
Good evening, Nora. With this rate hike, the Fed signaled it's meeting this growing inflation crisis head on. It's a bold attempt to throw cold water on a white-hot economy.
It is essential that we bring inflation down.
The aggressive move from the central bank today is urgent, according to Fed Chair Jerome Powell.
Inflation has obviously surprised to the upside over the past year, and further surprises could be in store.
The last time the Fed raised rates 0.75% was in 1994, when inflation was only 2.7%.
In the Fed's view, there's too much spending going on.
Nick Bunker's an economist with job search site Indeed.com. This is a different position than the Fed had just a couple of months ago.
Exactly. Their expectations haven't come true, and inflation is now very high, 8.5%.
The Fed's move today will make borrowing money more expensive. With rate hikes of 1.5% already this year, a loan for the average new car price of $47,000 will cost almost $60 a month more in interest than last year. More expensive loans could discourage spending and reduce the insatiable demand now driving inflation to 40-year highs. But higher interest rates won't lower gas prices, now over $5 a gallon nationally. Today, President Biden called on 7 U.S. oil refiners to ramp up production and stop making historically high profit off Americans. The painful price increases are already too much for some people on fixed incomes, like 70-year-old Bonnie Gilbert in Omaha. Her husband died last year from COVID.
Now I'm not going to be able to retire because how am I going to retire with just a Social Security?
To make ends meet this month, she's having a garage sale. In Pasadena, California, this 47-year-old single mother who didn't want to give her name relies on a food bank.
So every time I get a paycheck, I make sure that first the bills, and then see what my child needs.
Is your paycheck enough to get by these days?
No.
That's why you're here.
Yes.
For her, the cost of living in the Golden State is now unbearable. Are you considering leaving?
Oh, yeah. Goodbye, California.
Well, high prices may already be having an impact on consumer spending. It declined unexpectedly in May. As for home buyers, well, the Fed chair said due to a lack of inventory, prices could remain high, even though the 30-year mortgage rate is averaging close to 6% right now. Nora?
Hard to believe. Carter Evans, thank you.